Kidd here. I'm gonna introduce TJ's video about these laser discs. He asked me because I'm the Kallax Kidd and these are Kallaxes. They kick ass. They're lightweight. You can pick them up easily, but they store hundreds of pounds of stuff. Laser discs. Pretty ladies up on the top, dancing, you name it. Now let's open up a couple of these laser discs and just kind of introduce TJ to the video because he's the one that knows about these things. So number one, let's look at some discs. Oh, this one looks good. The Sons of Katie Elder. I went up against Mr. Wayne once. I kicked his ass. Oh, I was a gunslinger back then. Now I can't sling anything but pancakes maybe. So yeah, the Sons of Katie Elder, good job. What's next? Seven Samurai. Not even Kallax Kidd goes against Seven Samurai. Those sons of bitches just chop your arms off and legs off and everything falls off. Oh no, I never go against a samurai, but that looks fun. Oh, Dances with Wolves. Dancing with Wolves. This is supposed to be good. Mr. Costner, he's a great actor, and oh, that's Indians and dances and wolves. Yeah, it's a really good one. Good choice. Holy sheep shit, Misery, no! Not even Kallax. Look at this lady. She's like my ex-wife of the ex-wife. She's just crazy. She cuts your arms and legs off and hits you with sledgehammers. No, you don't want to mistreat a woman. She just come back and kick you all. I'm not going to say it. What in the tarnation? Flash Gordon! What the hell is this sarsaparilla bullshit? I don't even like this kind of stuff. Flash Gordon. That's nasty. I'm gonna shoot that guy. Whoever made this Flash Gordon crazy, stupid sarsaparilla bullshit. Oh. Next thing shit. Oh, this one looks like a dilly. I'm gonna watch this one for sure. I'm turning a little red. Okay. I think I'm winded. So thanks for watching the intro. TJ's gonna come on and show you everything about these laser discs. Thanks for watching and kapow and
And it starts with 1.
To 1,000! Whoa! Howdy folks, TJ here. Woo, that was an intro. So, I mean, you gotta treat family right. You gotta let them participate, right? Woo. So, what's all this to my right? Holy sheep, as Kallax Kidd would say. I wonder if there already is a Kallax Kidd. Probably somebody in the group. That Laserdisc Forever has over 10,000 people. I'm sure there's some people that think they're Kallax Kidd. Yeah, they are actually kind of nice. So if you've been following a few of my posts in the group, I did buy some Kallax, and these two here aren't the only ones. So I'm going to take you on a little bit of a tour of, I've been organizing my laser discs. So if you kind of been following me from the beginning, and probably not, because I'm just some dude that's buying laser discs. But this last summer, my buddy Mike, said, don't do it. It's a rabbit hole, I tell you. And I started buying laser discs. So one memento. Ooh, lucky that's on the quarter. Otherwise, it'd be dinging 12 times. So, I purchased my first Laserdisc player this last summer on eBay, actually. Pioneer CD701, I think is the model, off the top of my head. Really nice. I purchased it from eBay. The reason I did it from eBay, because actually the guy was in the Bay Area. I've been told if you buy Laserdiscs online and they get mailed to you, the odds are they're not going to arrive too well, unless the person really takes extra care. And I've been doing this long enough to where most people don't. So I'm lucky that there's one in the Bay Area. That's far from me. I'm up in the mountains of California. So it was a 3.5-hour drive or 3-hour drive that direction, 3-hour back, and then of course pickup time. And he didn't want to meet at his house. He wanted to meet at a neutral location, so I had to figure that all out. But it went well. It was a nice player, and I'm trying to remember. I think the first set came with about 40 laser discs. Okay, so that was number one. On the first week, TJ bought a player and quickly owned about 40 laser discs. The following week, all of a sudden, a local ad down in the Sacramento area had like 100 laser discs and a player. The player was not as nice of a player as the Pioneer, but hey, it's a player. It's nice to have. And the deal went right, so I wound up driving an hour that direction, an hour back, and quickly I owned another 100 laser discs. Then the following week, there was this bulk buy that I had seen posted in the Bay Area again, and it was like 700 plus advertised laser discs, 2 players, really high price. And I'm surprised it was still for sale and that other people didn't make offers. Maybe they did and they just said no. But I came back with an offer I felt was fair, and they granted it. So we took a 3-hour drive that way, a 3-hour drive back, and I quickly owned 700 plus laser discs. Wow, that's pretty, from 0 to 60 in 2 to 3 weeks. Since then, we've only been partially collecting key ones that we want to buy, and that's going to be the new MO. But very quickly, we made a wonderful collection. How cool is that? So, what did I... Off the top of my head, I haven't counted yet, but I think I have at least 900 plus laser discs now. Some of them are in wonderful condition. Some of them are not. If you look at the edge here, there's some edges that have been beat up. I think the previous owner that was selling it for a friend's husband that passed away, something to that effect, had a cat. Because I've got some laser discs that are kind of stuck together. So those I've kept out in the garage for now. I did a lot of airing out. I think we've aired out pretty well. But there's some cat aroma. The players, I think if you look kind of in the vents, I could see some, either they were chain smokers or chain smokers and had cats, because there's some secretion on the board inside that probably needs to be cleaned. So I haven't even turned on those 2 players. I continue to use my main Pioneer, but at some point, out on the kitchen table, I'm going to take the case off, clean the board off. Never done that before, but do that, and then try to spark it up and see if they work. Supposedly they did, because they did test them, but who knows. But again, I've got a wonderful collection now here. So I've been sitting on it for a while. I had boxes like this. Oh, it's heavy! Each box, I think there was about 16 or 17 of those boxes, and then 2 or 3 just bigger generic boxes. I still haven't put them all in here. I've been alphabeticalizing. Is that the right way to say it? Alphabeticalizing? I don't know. I've been putting it in alphabetical order here. So that takes a lot of work. And then after I do that is time to start logging all this stuff so I have a nice spreadsheet of what I've got. So I'm going to need to figure out, I know there's a Laserdisc database, and I don't know if you can get a phone app and actually scan something on these where it quickly does it, or whether I'm going to have to type in a code and it brings it up. But I've got a lot of work in front of me. Hopefully I can live to my 90s. This day and age, you never know. Maybe they'll have, this whole COVID thing will be gone and all of us can live a happier life without the COVID crap in the picture. Yeah, by the way, I had to do all this collecting with masks on and carrying heavy boxes. It was kind of fun. I had the back of my FJ packed with tons of boxes, completely covered the back. Kallax. So later on, after storing these boxes in the garage, I finally bought some Kallax. I purchased that 4-cuber, this 8-cuber, and 1 tall 4-cuber, which I ended up using in my my home office, because I'm a computer retro nerd, and I thought, well, that one would work perfect in there to store some of my computers. So I need to buy another one, but I do have in the kitchen another 4-cuber. So I've got a 4-cuber, an 8-cuber, and a 4-cuber laser discs, and I still have about 5 of those boxes that need to be organized. And as you can see quickly, I'm running out of space. I could probably get 4 of the boxes in these things, but I think I'm going to need to buy another one. We'll talk about that as I do my little show off of my collection. I'm yapping a lot, but yeah, it's my video, and if you want to watch it, cool. If not, understand. Some people don't like people yapping about laser discs, but this is exciting for me because I actually have somewhat of an order now, and these Kallax are quite nice. Easy to put together. I did it in a few weekends. I did, I think, this one first, and then I did this one a week later. So maybe what I can do, let's just shoot. I'm going to grab a laser disc and kind of grab what comes out first. Cat people! Actually, I've seen this one before. Cool. What's kind of neat about buying a big bulk buy is there's a lot of laser discs that I'm probably going to watch. I've got at least 100 to 200 classical music ones. Now, at some point, my wife and I may become even more Geritol team than we are, and retired, and all we do is watch movies, don't have any work to worry about. Maybe at that point, we might want to learn some stuff. And I better check if my phone has enough memory here, because I'm running out of space, because I want to cover some more stuff here. So let me quickly make sure I've got enough space there. Then we're going to show off some laser discs, and I'll show off how I've got some of this organized, and then we'll call the video a wrap. Good on space. So let me grab the camera off. Let's take a little perusal, if you will, of my collection. I should say my wife and I. I live in California, so 50% of my stuff is 100% of her stuff. So what I decided to do is arrange my 4-cuber here and 8-cuber side by side. And what is that little thing down there? The sun's really glaring off this. I do apologize. Let me see if I can get... Yeah, there's no way around it. The sun just beats in there. Yeah, one of the boxes has been gobbled up by a little kitty thing. So I kind of had to sell my wife a little bit on, hey, these Kallaxes will be nice. We could put a little kitty box in there. So that's a kitty bed. We've got 3 cats. And they do use it periodically. Although I'm always afraid they're going to go in there and take a whiz or something. So, what have I done? A, B, and C, D, and E, F, and yeah. My wife actually, I think, kind of likes these because she is putting her knickknacks on top and making it all prettified. And, yeah. That bottom row, those are the T's. I got a lot of T's. And a lot of T's in there. So, yeah, I just got tons of laser discs. Some that I probably may never watch. And we'll just kind of half-ass grab a couple just to kind of see what I've got. And then in the kitchen, which is next to our antique Hoosier cabinet, I call her Hooter cabinet, we've got a 4. And what I decided to do, I haven't got them all organized yet. Again, I've got about 5 boxes to go. That's my Criterion collection right now. And I think there's about 50 or so in there. And I know I've got some more. Then box sets I'm putting down here. There's that Vixen one that Kallax Kidd had to point out. If my parents came over, they were definitely key on that one and go, Vixen? What the hell? But I did get some cool box sets. Again, some of them aren't in the wonderful condition. Let's go ahead and, for example, grab Star Wars. So, awesome! Box set of Star Wars, but oh, that's cat action. And I think that's just the dent action. But everything inside seems to be in pretty good shape. So some laser discs, you know, I'm not collecting these per se to just collect. It'd be perfect if it was all in perfect condition. But you know what? For the price I paid for this stuff, 700, and at least from these people, probably 800 laser discs. Things that I may never watch, but at some point you never know. I mean, I've got Fellini. It's just, you name it. 7 Samurai is one that I really can't wait to watch. I've seen some of those movies. But like I said, some conditions are not wonderful, so this is definitely not a collector's pristine and plastic and all that. But you know what? I've got a lot of laser discs so that I can enjoy and watch. That's what I do. I use my stuff. I think if you watched any of my retro videos, I actually use my retro 8-bit computers. The real hardware, not emulation. So that's just my MO. So I love this stuff. In fact, here's a whole bunch of classic computer stuff that I'm trying to move to my office to make room for it. I used the stuff. It's not like a quilt hung up on a wall and not used. So, yeah. So, like I said, I don't know. I just got all sorts of cool stuff. Lawrence of Arabia. Kallax Kidd's back. Ooh. Oh yeah, of course, everybody's gonna have Indiana Jones, and let's just kind of flip down and Men in Black, cool. I know I'm supposed to have these. Let's try to key in on just some unique ones that may be kind of hard. There's not much room over here. Oh, Cleopatra, sweet. And I already showed that one. Kallax Kidd showed that one. Awakening. I'm just generically kind of flying through and just grabbing some here. Oh, yes, Escape from New York. Sweet. So, yeah, that's just a generic selection of stuff. In fact, I've got some, like I said, there's some that are Christmas. We put our Christmas ones out. And I did get one that you would think, let's see, I need to, guess what that's from Laserdisc Santa, that one there. Performing Images. So this was a Nutcracker. I would have probably not have bought the Nutcracker, but since I own it, I probably will watch it during the Christmas season. So anyway, that's it. I just kind of wanted to show off. So I've got 4-cuber, 8-cuber, and over in the kitchen, another 4-cuber. They're all getting pretty maxed out, and I've got these boxes to go, as you'll see. Let's kind of open one up and see what's in store. Addams Family. So, yeah, it's really fun. So let me put this back on and we'll wrap things up. So, I've got a cat locked in the office going crazy. Let me out! So I'm going to cut this video off. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed beginning to the end. I know some of my videos may be a little silly at times, but that's me. I'm just off on the cuff and I do whatever and I wing it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll come back when I maybe start putting this in alphabetical order, so I can actually get a firm count of what it is that we own. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your week. See ya.